With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Davis. It's Lowry with a drive. Outside for Davis. Back to Lowry. And these teams both stacked in the front court.
I'll tell you what, stacked indeed. Size, athleticism, skill, versatility, exactly what you want in a matchup. I can't wait to see these front courts go at it. This matchup will be fun to watch, BA.
Down low. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
Is Davis competing in the All-Star Slam Dunk contest? I give him a 48.
Pass to Brown. And here's Turner. Over Adebayo. Turner, no good.
That's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds it.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Back to George. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
He gets it in there.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint. Jamal Murray not shy, and it seems like obviously with each and every year gaining more and more confidence in what he can do to impact the game at which moment.
Outside Brown. Outside Murray. To the inside. Nifty move. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Young. Good D by Murray. And Jamal Murray will tell you, he plays better when he's challenged. He doesn't mind making some enemies along the way, Brent.
Well, I think he embraces the big moment, and then sometimes his reaction after plays gets the gall of those that are facing him. But the point is, he's a competitor, and he has that chip on his shoulder, and he's got another team's full attention.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. George with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Here's Collins. And Davis with the block. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Well, when you watch Anthony Davis play, Grant, he just moves like someone only half his size.
Think about this, BA. He has the gait and quickness of a guard. And, of course, everyone knows that he was a point guard well into his high school career, but he grew almost a foot in a few years and became the player he is today.
Making a switch here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Throws it up high. And Adebayo slams it in.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is pulling the battle, always on the interior.
To the paint. Murray for three. Counted from distance. Murray's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And here's Brown for three. And it's Chicago with a board. Kicks it out to Smart. Outside Morant. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Davis drives in. Basket counts. 6 points for him. Portland trailing here. Now George. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Lowry. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Shot's good by Morant.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Clock at 6. Pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Here's Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
I just wonder for teams that are playing against Anthony Davis, 48 minutes of that kind of length out on the floor, he just becomes an imposing player defensively.
Now here's George. Kick out to Brown. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Launches it. And John Collins gets a three. Collins has got his second basket on the night.
Confidence there.
Oh, man. Oh, my
He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Murray. Murray. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
Jamal Murray continuing to play with a fearlessness.
Second free throw, no good. Morant into the lane. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, throughout his career, Kyle Lowry has been fantastic on defense. As tenacious as a defender as they come, Grant.
B.A., one of my favorite players in the league. I mean, of course, Lowry's small, but has a low center of gravity. Bigger guards can't move him, and he can stay with all the smaller guards, too. Lowry's elite when it comes to taking charges.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Morant with it. Five to shoot. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. to George. Collins a screen. Here's the three. George, no good. Chicago leading. And then Adebayo slams it in.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Pass to George. Back to Brown. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Excellent D there from Davis. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, for Victor Oladipo, the number 2 pick in 2013, it took him 5 years to achieve stardom. After a serious injury, he's working his way back. And he said, quote, "If you worry about other people's opinions, you lose yourself a bit. I need to focus on my team and myself. To be one of the greats, you got to take it one day at a time." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Good stuff there. Oh, stolen by Morant. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Outside, Brown. There's a screen by Turner. To halt the run. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Well, you have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the court.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Kick out to Brown. This one for three. Tries yet again. And a nice layup by Turner. Turner's got 6 here in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Is such a huge part of success. So which coaches do you think do the best job instilling that in their players, Grant?
You know, I believe that coaches that are engaged with their players, understand who their players are, the coaches who've taken the time to know their players are the ones who can instill the most confidence. Part of it is just understanding who you're dealing with and what that player needs to be successful. Every player is different. And I strongly believe that the good coaches, the great coaches, understand how to connect and get the most out of the players they have.
The great coaches have always been the best psychologists. And the technical free throw is good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. George outside. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And it's blocked by Davis. Right side Morant. Outside Davis. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
There's a screen by Turner. Inside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Turner's got 8 points.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, without a doubt.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You can just feel that coming.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. To the middle. Reverses. Kicks it to George. Pass to Brown. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Davis for three. The shot off that time. George outside. Back to Brown. Up top, George. Kicks it out to Collins. Pulls it. And the shot falls short that time. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
And we played this record before as AD is getting on a roll here and carrying his team on the offensive end.
That's good from George. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A great player on a great roll at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Young on the attack. From deep, Durant. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside, Brown. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Brown's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Morant. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Trae Young wants to be a leader, but it's not about wanting it. You have to show it on a consistent basis so your teammates start to look towards you.
Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls up 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chicago leading. Right side Morant. Doesn't go that time. And it's Portland the other way. Here's George. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. And Grant, you were part of one of the most legendary eras in Duke basketball. Now, when you reflect on that time, what stands out, man?
Well, B.A., those were great times indeed. And a few things I think stick out. First of all, it was when we really made Duke basketball what it is today, gave us the foundation of this long-term success. Also, of course, too, the bonds, the brotherhood, the experience, the ups and the downs that we went through collectively, all of that together are the things that I like to look back on and really reflect upon during those years.
Pass to Collins. And here's Turner. Checked by Davis. Now here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Collins off the drive. And it's blocked by Davis. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Adebayo. To the inside. The shot, no good. Portland trailing here. Pass to George. Collins a screen. Lets it go from deep. Portland again missing. Here's Chicago now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, recent history for the Bulls has been littered with feuds and infighting. Front office and the coaches not aligned, stars sniping in the media, even fistfights. It's clear the challenge for the new leadership is not just to get more wins, but also to create more solidarity moving forward.
Allie, thank you.
What's interesting, Bam Adebayo grew up in a single-wide trailer home in Pinetown, North Carolina. Now, of course, living with his mother, he made it his mission to get her out of that trailer and into a better life.
To the paint. Here's Turner. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Turner's got 12 points in the game.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Morant. He's got 10. Here's Adebayo. Collins with the rebound. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. And it's Murray off the drive for the lead. Kicks it out to Collins. This for the tie. Outside Murray. Second chance shot. Count that bucket. 11 points in the game. And for motivation, Adebayo told us he kept a picture of that trailer hanging in his locker, adorning the home screen on his phone, its address written on his shoes.
And what motivation that was. And, of course, seeing how far he's come. Now, he said that that trailer is where I got the ambition, the anger. If we had a better life, I wouldn't be here. That trailer made me.
Back to Smart. Pass to Morant. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And again, Chicago, no good. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Outside, Brown. There's the drive. Turner. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Now here's Young. Pass to Morant. There's the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
He gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
And here's Adebayo. He has 6. Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Collins outside. To the middle. Here's Brown. George for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. They've led by as much as 10. And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Watch out, when Adebayo gets vertical, that's a big bam.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Back to Collins. Pass to Murray. Back to Collins. From deep. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Collins has gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Collins a screen. Back to Turner. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Collins, no good.
They getting cold here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Morant.
And then Morant with the jam. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this... Fourth period holds in store. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Outside Murray. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
The free throw drops from Murray. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're leading by 8. It's Adebayo, high post. Left side, Davis. 20 feet out. Now Lowry. Takes it inside. Davis misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Brown. Up top, Turner. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. But they'll get another chance. Now Turner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And he knocks down the first one.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Good on both. Timeout called. The Bulls.
Timeout.
Well, Grant, you look at the role that John Collins plays on this team. He's everything you could possibly want from a modern power forward.
And BA, he really is. He's hyper efficient with his touches both at the rim and outside on the perimeter. Of course, he gives you everything you want from the position and does it extremely well. Still incredibly young, and the upside is through the roof for Collins.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Morant with it. Outside Young. Shoots over George. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. And that one is right through the heart. Morant Morant's got 11 in the second half.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
George outside. Stolen by Lowry. Outside for Davis. Out to the right wing. Outside Morant. On the wing, Davis. Collins with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that back.
The free throw drops from Murray. And Murray drops them both. Chicago leading. Here's Adebayo. Outside Davis. On the take. And Davis slams it home.
When he is in attack mode like he was right there, you are in big trouble. D has to cut off that angle to the basket if they're going to slow him down.
George outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Turner. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Now here's George. Turner with it. Good!
What?
Now 7 for 11 on the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And so here is Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. The kick out to Young. Pass to Davis. The shot from 20 feet out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
The drive by Murray. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. The free throw drops from Murray. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Outside Davis. Out to Lowry. Pass to Davis. He takes it in. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's George. They kick it out to Murray. Back to George. Takes the 3. That one no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Morant. And he drives in. And there it is for him. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The drive by Murray. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Out to Lowry. Back to Morant. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Morant's got 26.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Stolen by Young.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Bulls.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, BA, ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
He hits the second from the line. And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And then Morant with the dunk.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Kicks it to George. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
I'm a fucking rant, boy. I'm sorry for sleeping on you, my nigga. I'm sorry for sleeping on you, my nigga. Fuck is these niggas talking about, Ja? This nigga Ja is tough.